It's a lovely day today because this is my first trip recorded in English, so I'm very excited. And yeah, today I'm gonna climb the mountain complex called Börzsöny. I'm gonna hike straight up to its highest point called Csóványos. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. You can see there are stars, or you can't see because of the camera. I am going to catch a bus to go to my home village, to the nearer, a bit bigger town called Veszprém. And from there I'm gonna go by train straight to our capital, Budapest. There I'm gonna use the metro system too, I mean subway system, and catch two other trains later too, to get to a village called Nógrád, where I can start my hike. So yeah, it's gonna be super. The stars maybe? No. Of course a few of them can be seen, but not everyone. Alright, los! I am already here in Veszprém. I'm walking now towards the train station. My train is kind of on time, by the way. In Hungary, when you travel by train, it's a very rare phenomenon when the trains are on time. So I'm not very worried about the situation. And the weather is quite good. It isn't so freezing, so it's good. And here it is. Ah yes, here's the train. Let's go aboard. And we are going. And here am I in the daily station, or southern station. And now, as I've already promised, I'm gonna go to the subway station, and with one transfer I'm gonna go to the Nyugati station, which is western station. And here I am at the Nyugati station. I'm on time, so that's a cool thing, especially in Hungary, where the trains are always delaying. And I got to the station right at the right place, because here are the most modern trains of Hungary. Yeah, I'm going to Vác now. That's a town in the nearby of the capital, where I have to transfer to my last train to the village. And here it is. Kiss in that moment. Kiss is the name of the train, by the way. It's a type, and I really like the train. Ah, yes.
Rákos rendező következik.
I am here in Watts. So now I'm gonna find my last train, my last transfer. So close. As I've already said, I debarked here at the Watts station and found my train, which is the BZ Mot, an old Czechoslovakian train, one of my favorite trains here in Hungary. It's very, very slow and it often breaks down, but it has a so unique atmosphere that I really love. I think I find myself a good place and I get on. So yep. Finally, I'm here in Nógrád, at a small village, at the foot of the Börzsöny mountains. Yep, the train route was very, very unique. I haven't been on this train line, to be honest, but really liked it. I also saw some snow, which is very rare here in Hungary, but I'm praying to God to see some on the top of the mountain too, because that could give a fantastic taste to the scenery. So yep, I said goodbye to the Basie. I call it Basie. There are, by the way, several nicknames of that train I traveled with. For instance, Basie and Almás Piroska, Piroska, and so on. But I created a new one, which is Basie, as I've said. You can see there is a castle, of course, because we are here in Hungary, and there are castles everywhere, of course. That castle is going to be my first stop at the hike, by the way. So yep, I'm here. I'm very, very happy. I think I start now my tour, my hike. By the way, my hike is going to take approximately 3 hours upways. I have to walk for 12 kilometers and 800 meters upways. I mean, the elevation is going to be 800 meters. The landscape is very beautiful. Here it is. Szép jó napot! Üdvözletem, átszársak! Alright, I think we fulfilled this program because I can't enter due to risk of danger, because people can fall off and so on. Yep. But the scenery is quite picturesque. And yeah, a quick history lesson. I don't know much about Hungarian history, don't worry. Just one thing, it was run over by the Ottoman Empire. That's the only thing I know, in the 16th century. But yeah, it was quite cool to see that castle too, even if I couldn't enter. I'm already on the hiking trail, this one, and there you can see the Börzsöny mountains, and somewhere there has to be the highest peak, the Csóványos. At least we can have quite a good view to the castle from here. I'm roaming for about an hour by now. I'm already in the middle of the forest. Walked about 4 kilometers, and there are still 10 more until the top, of course, and 8 kilometers down from the top. So yeah, it's gonna be a great fun. The weather is, by the way, quite good. I wouldn't have thought that, because I expected much more worse conditions personally, but it isn't a problem, of course. But the forest is actually quite likable. Swamp in that moment. The colors and the lights are just amazing. It's just so beautiful. I wouldn't have thought that either. I hoped that here I'm gonna find some snow, but there aren't, to be honest, as you can see. But it's very unique, because it's like the end of autumn, so there are a lot of leaves on the trees, but a little bit winter too, because there are, of course, puddles which are icy, and so on. But it's quite strange because of these effects. I just got to an intersection. The pike is still a bit far away. It's 7 kilometers. I quite enjoy the hike, but the harder part of it will just come now, because from now on I have to climb upways too. This first part wasn't very challenging. I've just saw some deers right there. They aren't gone. They are there. Wildlife in Hungary. Wildlife in Hungary. Ah yes, climbing. Something challenging. Finally. As I'm getting more and more higher on the trail, the landscape is getting more and more beautiful. I love it. That is so beautiful. I'm in a valley because the trail just goes this way, and oh, I was very scared that I just plop into water. Mission accomplished. Weiter. Ah, yes. Elevation. Yes. Some snow. It's so cute. There are still more than 3 kilometers to the top and 300 meters of elevation, but it's very enjoyable. 2.5 kilometers to the top, and there are still 250 meters upways, but the landscape, the forest is getting much more snowy as I get higher and higher. What the heck? There is the pike, there is the Csóványos, and the panorama is just breathtaking. And there are also snow, not very much of course, but it's still snow, so I'm very happy. And there are less than 1.5 kilometers and a little bit more than 100 meter elevation, so yeah, I'm almost there. Just a few hundred meters to the top, 100 meter elevation, so it's very close now, and I just can't get enough out of the landscape because there is snow, and if you can see snow in Hungary, that's just cool, because it isn't very common. So usually there are 2 or 3 snowfalls during the year. So yeah, I'm very excited and happy now because I want to see the scenery from the highest peak too. Almost made it. There is the watchtower. Just a few meters. I made it. Now I'm gonna have a break and then watch the landscape of the watchtower. It was so beautiful. I can't even talk about it. I mean, I don't think that I need to say anything. You can think whatever you want. I think that this scenery was worth it. Now I am going to walk a bit, and there must be some bigger stones in the nearby, bigger rocks, which I want to see, and then I'm going to begin my way down, but I'm gonna go on another trail which is going to lead me to a village called Börzsöny. This hike is gonna last about 2 hours because it will be only approximately 9 kilometers. Avanti! And here we are. There are these rock formations called Taylor rocks, or in Hungarian szabósziklák. So yeah, These are those stones. And now I think that I'm going to climb down the mountain. The time has come to walk down from the top, but it was good. So it was a very good hike. And of course I still need to walk a few kilometers, so I won't say that that's over. As I am walking downwards from the top, I wanted to tell you a story, because I just got a few new informations and wanted to share with you, dear viewers. So, in English there is a plant called nettle. In Hungarian we call this plant csalán, but in this region it is called Csóvány. And if you make an adjective from the word Csóvány, you can get the word Csóványos, which is the name of the highest peak. I wanted to tell this story because the etymology of Hungarian places can be so funny, and I just love them. And that's because, by the way, in the nearby people cut down the trees, and of course, because there weren't trees anymore, so it was full of nettle everywhere. So yeah, I think that's a very cool information I wanted to tell you. I have got less than 2 hours, but less than 7 kilometers to the train, so I'm on time. I've already passed the snowy part of the mountain, and the sun is slowly going down too. So yeah. Ah, yes. Nicht schlecht. I'm here. I've finally reached the village. So just a few steps and I'm gonna be at the station. Alright. Here I am in Vác. I think I owe you a little explanation. So, as I've got to the station, I knew that still had got time, because I was there at 4 p.m. and the train I was waiting for was departing at 4:30. I thought that I have to wait, but then I just heard a sound in the distance. Something was moving towards the station. A train came, and I just asked the ticket collector woman where the train goes, and she said that to Vác, so I just jumped on the train. Later I got the information it was the train which should have come 1 hour before my train, but of course it delayed. So yep, Here I am in Vác. I'm gonna find my train to Budapest, where I will have quite a lot of time because I can't reach the train that goes to Veszprém earlier. I'm gonna go with the one that departs at 7 p.m. So yep. But I'm gonna grab a coffee, so it's cool. Ah, yes. I am here again in the Nyugati station, and now I am going to go to Kelenföld station via the subway system. So yeah, there is going to be one transfer, and as I've already said, I've got a lot of time, so I'm gonna grab a coffee near Kelenföld. I mean near the station, in the plaza. I'm at the station, but I'm going to the mall. Firstly, coffee. Ah, yes, here I am again. Ah, yes, pigeon. Alright, I am here at the Kelenföld station. I'm waiting for my train, which is going to get here in minutes. Yep. With the train, I'm going to go back, of course, to Veszprém, where I am going to catch a bus and go home. But that's a bit complicated because I don't know if I can catch it, because if the train delays, that sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna also make a conclusion, but I wouldn't think that I'm going to do that tape today, because I am actually a bit tired, to be honest. So I think that tomorrow I'm gonna make that. I am here at Balatonfüred because I got on the wrong train, and I didn't get off because Balatonfüred is also very close to my home, and I also found a bus to my village from Füred. It's around 10 p.m. so night, but I've finally arrived at my village. This was an adventurous day, but I'm gonna make the last entry tomorrow because it's a bit late, to be honest, and I just want to get home. So tomorrow I'm gonna make my last entry, the last tape of this video. So yeah, so I am here at home, and today is yesterday's tomorrow. So as I've promised, here is the conclusion. So I would like to say a few things about the trip. So firstly, why did I choose the Börzsöny mountains? I wanted to climb a pike, to be honest, and for the first video I wanted to go solo, Usually, by the way, I go with friends or with my brother, and in the future videos the situation will be like that. I mean, my friends or my brother or both will come to the trips usually, but I'm gonna also make solo videos as well. So I wanted to climb mountain, and it's almost winter, so I wanted to go a bit higher to see some snow, and I accomplished that actually, so that was cool. Another thing I'm always talking about is transportation. It was also very cool because I could show you guys 2 or 3 generations of Hungarian trains, and it was quite funny, especially the busy mode part, because it's a very special train. You heard that I could reach an earlier train, and because of it delayed 30 minutes because that busy broke down earlier. That's why it delayed. And by the way, I looked it up on internet and I found the information. So yeah, the transportation was quite cool. Although I had to travel very much. It's a bit far away from my home because I live in the Balaton Highlands. The hike itself was very pleasurable. The colors, the lights, the landscape were very unique and beautiful, especially because it's like the end of autumn and the beginning of the winter seasons. So yep, it was quite cool, a bit challenging too, because I had to climb quite a lot, but yeah, it was totally worth it. I hope you all enjoyed my video. I hope I could show something about my country, because there are very unique places which I want to show you guys. That's all. See you soon.